Hello everybody. Today we are going to be learning about the mesosphere. So in your Edmodo, go to the post that says Mesosphere. There is a link for the reading. There is my email you can send your work to, and then there are the practice questions that you are going to complete. So let's take a look at the mesosphere. All right. So the mesosphere is above the highest altitude an airplane can go and below the lowest altitude a spacecraft can orbit. All right. So if you're in the mesosphere without a spacesuit, your blood is going to boil because the pressure is so low, the air pressure is so low that liquids boil at normal body temperature. So pretty scary to think of, but you would never be in the mesosphere without a spacesuit. So the mesosphere is the layer that is just above the stratosphere. It is about 53 miles above the surface, and then it's going to get colder as you get higher up. So there are very few gas molecules in the mesosphere, so there is very little matter that is going to absorb the sun's rays and heat the air. So for that reason, most of the heat that gets into the mesosphere is going to come from the stratosphere below. All right, so the mesosphere is going to be warmest at the bottom. So also in the mesosphere are meteors. So meteors burn as they fall through the mesosphere because they are experiencing friction with gas molecules. All right, so the friction is going to make these meteors get very hot, and most of the meteors are going to completely burn up in the mesosphere. In the mesosphere, we also have red sprites and blue jets. These are electrical discharges. So they're not the same thing as lightning. They're gonna resemble the discharges that you see in fluorescent tubes. All right, and these things happen much higher up in the atmosphere than lightning. Polar mesospheric clouds. So clouds in the mesosphere are going to be very rare. The ones that do exist are going to exist near the poles. So for this reason, they are called polar mesospheric clouds. So at the edge of these clouds are Noctilucent clouds. And these, from what I understand, these are clouds that are made of ice crystals, and you can really only see them at night. All right. We're seeing more of them. They say it's because of climate change, but they say that a lot of things are because of climate change. So who knows what's really causing all these noctilucent clouds. All right. And then at the top of the mesosphere is going to be the mesopause. So that is kind of a break between the mesosphere and the next layer of the atmosphere. So they have very cold temperatures, colder than anywhere else, as low as -212 Fahrenheit. So hopefully that all makes sense. Make sure you finish your questions and turn them into me.